What's going on, guys? Well, Chelsea back again with another video for you guys. I hope you're all having a lovely day / evening. This is your preview, okay? Sevilla against Chelsea, which takes place tomorrow on Wednesday, 8 PM UK time. Second last game in the group stage, of course. Chelsea currently in first place by goal difference. We drew 0-0 at home against Sevilla. So if you get like a 1-1 draw at least against Sevilla, head-to-head wise, scenarios will be closed off. Chelsea will stay on top. Of course, goal difference was still ahead, but you never know in Champions League. Anything can happen. Sevilla can destroy Rennes in the last game or something. So we need to close off everything. But of course, we should be going all out for the win. But that's the question today. Do we play our best players tomorrow or do we rest? Because we've got many games coming up. So we're going to be discussing about that. Frank Lampard's press conference ahead of the game. My put at 11. So guys, if you enjoy my content, you want to help me out, smash that like button. The more likes, the more helps on this channel. Subscribe if you're new here. Hit the notification, tune in daily, and make sure you comment down below your thoughts and opinions on each topic I speak on. Now, before I get into the actual video, I just want to say that since October 15th, this channel has been dying. I have no idea why. I did let it affect me, but I've been getting a lot of advice from other YouTubers such as Yunus Talks Football, and for me, this guy is a wonderful man. He deserves 100k subscribers. He came on the channel yesterday with Alison, a freelancer very close to Chelsea TV, and we spoke. But look, Yunus, straight up, I'm telling you now, like, thank you for all the support, personal, social media life, everything, man. You're right. You have to enjoy what you do. Okay, I got too ahead of myself. The channel was popping during the summer, transfers and stuff, and then the channel suddenly went a bit down, but now it's at its lowest. But you know what? I have to enjoy it, okay? I have to make sure that the content that I put out is what I want to put out. So for me, collabs will be happening a lot more. So guys, let me know in the comments down below who you want to see on this channel very soon. Tag them on Twitter, Instagram, and let's try to get something happening, man. Because trust me, there's going to be a lot more collabs because you guys enjoyed the last video. If you haven't checked it already, go check it out. So look, let's get straight into the press conference. Enough of me talking about myself for once. Frank starts with an update on the condition of the squad. We're fully fit and ready to go. First time I feel like we've got a full squad. Now of course we've got games coming thick and fast, so we're going to have to think about the players that we're going to be playing. Now of course he talks about that he wants to win the group to help the pathway into knockout round. So of course we want to avoid the likes of Bayern Munich like last season, unfortunately. So look, as well as continue our recent form, he adds that he wants to see players come into the team and impress. So there's going to be a lot of a rotation according to these words currently. On Billy Gilmour, Lampard confirms that the young midfielder is in the squad, which is fantastic news for the trip to Spain, and he hopes he'll be able to get some minutes against Sevilla. Wow. Which he needs to continue his comeback from a long injury layoff. So do you guys think he could start and then come off? Do you think he's just going to come on for the last 15 minutes? Let me know in the comments down below. And he also talks about Hudson-Odoi. It's very tough to leave him out of the squad last weekend against Spurs. Adding that he's been really pleased with his work and training attitude lately and spoke to him about his difficult position. Frank Lampard confirms Hudson-Odoi will get minutes tomorrow because the reaction since this conversation has been great. We have competition in that area, and that's the reality at Chelsea here at. That's all he spoke about in the press conference ahead of the game. Vice captain Jorginho was with him, and he also spoke saying that assessing the increased competition in this Chelsea squad, the level of training is higher, so we have to try and work even harder to have a chance to play. He also talks about many games coming up. It's very important that our squad is able to cope. Okay, it's very important that we have as many players as possible in this. It means you can change to recover and be ready, he explains. He also talks about we have to be well prepared tomorrow, simply because we have massive respect for Sevilla. They are very organised and we need to press well, and it's a game of details because it's a high level of football. Now we know Sevilla in recent years, they've been doing really well, European winners in the Europa League for many years, but in terms of performances against the likes of Bayern Munich, they done really well. Inter Milan, these guys are not a rubbish team, they're not an average team. I kind of underestimated them myself, so I totally understand this is a massive game. As I said, if we get at least a 1-1, that closes off all to head-to-head scenarios that they can finish ahead of us if we have the same points. Because we drew 0-0 at home, we need to better that, of course. So getting one goal in their stadium is why we need one goal at least. But of course, we should be finding the win. On the team, finding a better balance. The midfielder feels time has helped a lot after a year. You can know each other better, and the coach can find a better way to work. The results are shown in what we're doing. So that's what they spoke about in everything today. So from what Frank Lampard spoke about and Jorginho spoke about in terms of big squad fully fit, we need to make sure that we understand we have games coming thick and fast. I think it's 8 games in December. towards the end of December, we've got 2 games in like 2 days. It's absolutely crazy. Other teams have 3 or 4 days in between each other, which I don't understand. It always happens to Chelsea, but you know what? We're not going to complain too much because I know this squad is capable of winning these games. Whoever comes in and whoever plays other games, I'm sure they can do that. So look, we're going to go straight to my lineup now. I was thinking about Kepa. Does Kepa start? I don't know. It's a massive game. It's a chance to finish first place. And as I said, a 1-1 draw would be okay in terms of taking to the final game and beating Krasnodar at home comfortably, hopefully. But I feel like Frank Lampard wants to confirm this once and for all. So I think Kepa might play against Krasnodar, but in terms of against Sevilla, Mendy most likely going to be playing right there. Now Aspi comes in straight as a right back. Reece James played last game, so hopefully Aspi can come in as a captain and, you know, give us that experience that we need in the back line, of course. Now in centre back positions, I'm putting Christensen in for Thiago Silva. Now of course I want Tomori to play, but I just know Christensen is that third choice at Chelsea currently. It could be Rudiger, but I feel like, yeah, Christensen will get his chance with Kurt Zouma. Now maybe Rudiger can play instead of Kurt Zouma, but I feel like it'll be Christensen and Zouma like we've been seeing in previous years, of course. Now left back, I'm going with Emerson. I think Ben Chilwell definitely needs a rest in this team. He's been playing every single game. He's been playing fantastic. I think 9 out of 10 games, I feel like he's done really well. I feel like just a one-off game where he looked a bit tired. He was getting, you know, owned defensively. Offensively wasn't as effective. But that's what happens. You can't be perfect every single game. So hopefully Emerson can come in and do a job. Now in midfield, I'm going with vice-captain Jorginho to start. Of course, he was talking ahead of the press conference. It kind of makes sense for him to start as well because Kante played last game. And they've got Havertz and Mount starting. I feel like Mount is someone that can play every single game under Frank Lampard and maybe he comes off a lot earlier. But Havertz most likely going to be starting because he didn't start last game. And I feel like there's going to be a few changes. The ones that don't play, like Frank Lampard said, will get their minutes in tomorrow's game. So Kai Havertz starts. And as I said, it's a massive game as well. So Mason Mount will play and he will probably come off a lot earlier, around 65-70 minutes to make sure he plays on the weekend. Now on the wing, I'm going with Callum, Hudson-Odoi. Now, whether it's on the left side or the right side, I'm hoping Pulisic is on the left side. But regardless, Callum Hudson-Odoi is a player, a winger, that should be starting this game tomorrow. We have to rotate. We have to make sure Werner is rested. We have to make sure Hakim Ziyech is rested and make sure these players are getting the full break and the ones that come on get as many minutes as possible to prepare them for the games coming up in the next 8-9 games in December, which is massive. So Hudson-Odoi, I want to see. I don't think he's done anything wrong. I think the games that he's played has done really well. He's set up, he's scored. He's, you know, Champions League, he starts, you know, 2 games, he scored 2 goals, and I basically hope he starts his 3rd game and he gets that goal. That's vital to win the group stage, of course, ahead of Sevilla. So hopefully we see Callum Hudson-Odoi come in straight away. On the right, I'm going Pulisic, or whether, you know, they rotate. Pulisic is someone that has to play. We have to get his fitness back up. He came off a few minutes against Tottenham, which wasn't enough. So for me, yeah, he definitely has to start and make sure that we get his fitness back up to speed so he can feature a lot more in the next couple of games. Probably won't start on the weekend. He'll probably come off as well around 65-70 minutes. We have to make sure we control these guys' fitness levels, man. I don't know why my nose is very itchy. It's very annoying. Every time I start filming, this is what happens. This is what we go through for some reason, man. Very annoying. But like I said, Callum on the left, or Pulisic on the left, and then Hudson on the right, or Pulisic on the right, of course. And up top, Olivier Giroud has to start, in my opinion. I think Tammy Abraham has been playing every single game nearly with Timo Werner. So these 2 guys need a break. They'll come back on the weekend and we'll take it on from there. But Giroud has to start, okay? He missed 1 chance towards the end against Tottenham. I feel like he's going to lob his teammate, Lloris, from France. But it just wasn't meant to be, unfortunately. And look, it's a positive point. Regardless, we'll take it on. Mourinho's talking nonsense about, you know, they're not happy with the draw. They're definitely happy with the draw, man. That's their mentality. I've got my brother, a Tottenham fan, talking rubbish to me about their top of the league, man, the gap and all this nonsense. But you know what? We'll just hold it on. As I said, always, it's not a sprint, it's a marathon. There's many games to go. And I'm sure we'll finish ahead of Tottenham and United. And I can, you know, bet on that for sure. So look, Giroud has to start for me up top. Vital experience in Champions League for me, European nights. He's someone that can shine and get those goals. So guys, that's everything from me, summarising everything. So I want to say a big thank you to everyone that's been supporting the channel. Like I said, Eunice helped me a lot as well. And yeah, it's got to start enjoying content, man. I've got to make sure I bring on people that you guys want to see as well. I feel like it's a lot more comfortable talking to other guys about Chelsea, a lot more fun as well. So that's something that I realised yesterday as well, and I need to start doing that a lot more. So guys, if you enjoy my content, help me out by smashing the like button, subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, And yeah, look for this channel every single day, man. Sometimes just YouTube doesn't notify people. I don't know why. That's just how it is in today's world, unfortunately. But I am going to start enjoying what I do again. But what watch us, guys. I'm out.